Greetings to you all, and welcome back to Let's Play the Langrisser. I think this turn is just about over, so not a very impressive start to this video, but we can't help that. There's no point in me sending Scott to run ahead, because he'll only have to wait for other people to catch up, so I'll let him rally and get some of those hit points. I do believe the ambush showed themselves because we defeated all of the other commanders. Not counting Laird, obviously. I'm expecting that they probably would have revealed themselves when we got on that bridge, because if you notice there was one group before the bridge, one group after the bridge. That's probably the plan of the ambush, but our less conventional approach here seems to have flawed their ambush entirely. And that's good. No complaint about that. Well, the advantage of this, it means that we can fight the ambush groups one at a time, instead of being caught in a pincer movement. Take any advantage we can get. So a whole group of spearmen. It's going to be dangerous for us to send anyone on a horse against them, and that includes Erwin and Scott. And the commanders, they have type as well, so don't want to be sending horse commanders up against them either. Looks like Haynes finally going to get to do something with units. The units still aren't great, but he can back them up with some magic. Did he lose a soldier? I don't remember that. And they start moving up. I don't know if Liana can quite keep up with that. If not, we'll just wait for him. Now you can see why it's a good thing I didn't let it just run up of her own accord, because Liana and no one else trapped in that pincer ambush would not have ended well. We could sit and wait for them to come to us, because they're clearly out for blood. But I'm a little worried that Laird down here might finish off Lauren, since he's abandoned his 25% defence advantage point in favour of the plains. So he might be picked off soon, and I don't want Laird behind me. He's obviously going to be behind me, but I don't want him right up behind me. Okay, smart move. One of these days I'm going to question the AI, and it's just going to keep doing stupid things. It's not going to instantly correct itself because I've questioned it. Credit where credit's due, and the AI in this game is much better than it was in the prequel in Warsaw. That was really quite abysmal. Still a fun game. Go play it if you haven't. Okay, that's not good. No damage on the return trips, you'll notice. They're purely for show, I guess. He may die next turn. He'll heal himself up to 5. It's going to be pot luck if he can survive with 5 HP. He might do. It's not impossible. It's also not impossible that he'll die. Need a bit of luck. Okay, that was a foolish move, because Haynes is going to be vulnerable on one flank, and his troops can't keep up. We'll cover him with some horsemen. They're not very useful, but they can at least get in the way. I'd sooner lose a horseman than Hayne. What a Scots go there. That was a bad move as well. I should let Erwin's go there because they have high defence. Can get Liana to come round on the left hand side. Keep her away from the fight. Nothing we can do there. That'll all kick off the next round. Excuse me. I wonder how aggressive the enemy's going to be with this ambush. And they're actually not that far away, so we have to do this quite quickly, I suppose. One poor pikeman there, just can't quite keep up with the group. Now he's taking the advantage, he's on the high ground. Not aggressive at all. Maybe they just want Liana and nothing else. They're actually going for a defensive move, that's surprising. Good for us. It would give Lauren another turn to heal up. Be back up to 8 for his next attack, and he'll be able to live through that, I'm guessing. And to quickly touch on the magics here, Magic Arrow is not a very good spell. One tile for 1 damage. I think it goes up to 2 damage after a while. Fireball, as we've surprisingly found, is incredibly useful and has an enormous radius. But again, it's just an offensive magic spell. Attack 1, we can cast that on whoever we like, and it affects the entire group. And it just boosts their attack. There's a protect spell, I think that one goes to the cleric. Hain's he's a mage, an offensive mage. Again, just like to make a distinction between offense and defense magic-wise. Sock him up with a fireball. Maybe the middle of the target takes more damage. Let's have a look. Or does everyone just take 1 point? Yeah, just 1 point for all. Well, it does help. There's a big difference between fighting a group at 10 and at 9. Even if I sent horsemen against them now, they couldn't destroy the whole unit. It's good work by Hain. Type advantage coming into play. Not sure how strong the type advantage is here. It's certainly not as strong as horse against spear or arrow against flying, things like that. But they do have an advantage to soldiers. Yes, very good. 6. I doubt we're going to get any more spells. Maybe some MP or something? No, absolutely nothing. What's the plan here then? I could kill the commander if he's a bleeding horseman. Because the commander isn't a pikeman, he's just a fighter, which is a class of footman. So the horses will be good against them. I'm going to give this a try. Erwin's got high defense. He's going to be in the trees, so he'll have even more boosted defense. We'll see how we come off. We're not going to come off well. We might do. Let's have a look. Okay, it's not bad. We can live with that. The problem is now that if some of these other pikemen at the back here attack that guy with 6 HP, he's probably going to die. It's not the end of the world. Scott, on the other hand, has got no defense at all, so he's going to cower. Okay, that was quite a small move by the AI there. Oh, I suppose he was letting that other unit catch up, the one that just got left behind a little bit. And this won't go well for the horses here. Surprised if they live. Okay, oh, that's not bad. Not bad at all. I can get that horse. I was going to say I can get that horse back to safety next turn, but maybe not. A shame to lose a troop. But they're only hired mercenaries, so can't care too deeply about them. I think Scots aren't hired mercenaries. Scots actually properly defending his homeland here. The units that follow Elwyn and Hain, they're just... I don't know where they come from. He's looking bad next turn for Lauren. I think Erwin's got a good chance of putting out some, finishing off this pikeman. He should be able to do it. You may take 1 or 2 points of damage. You shouldn't take much more. Get Hain to open with a fireball. Can I reach the others as well? Let's have a look. Cast there. No, I can't. It's a shame. I might have just been able to click one of the others. Let's give this a go. It shouldn't take more than 1 or 2 points of damage. It may take none. Okay, I didn't expect him to do 0 damage. I'm not sure why my horseman there can do so much more damage than my commander when it comes to these pikemen. Better not send Scott anywhere near him. Haynes soldiers. Oh, you can give it a go, but you're unlikely to actually manage that. They'll win the fight, but whether they'll be able to kill 7, I don't know. No, 2 left. And they are getting dangerously close up above. I refuse to kill the commander though. I want the experience. I want it desperately. Scott, do you have any magic? You don't. Okay, new plan. Next turn, Elwing. He's going to start chucking his magic into the mix. Gotta remember what spells he's got. I'm sure he had at least one good spell. He had lightning, didn't he? There's some more horsemen in danger here. A little bit on the outnumbered side. Okay, he's playing defensive. Come on, he's healing himself up. He's retreating his pikemen back. Quite sensible, but they're not next to the commander, so they're not going to get healed up. Ah, that's the end of Lauren. We need to get moving now. I don't want to fight Laird. I think he did enough. He's retired from the field. Yeah, okay. People don't die in this game, they retire from the field. Why one bloke on his feet can outrun the horse, I'm not sure. But apparently Commander managed it last time as well, so if it works for them, it works for us. Seems fair. Okay, what magic do we have? Thunder. I can only cast Thunder twice, I've got to run out of MP. Character creation quiz there. It turns out it's screwed us over in multiple ways. It's given us an awful lot of magic, very good magics, very expensive magics, and the answers also gave us no MP. So I don't know what was so wrong with my answers, but we have to live with it. Thunder is a spell that works kind of like Attack 1 does in targeting. You choose any unit and it hits everyone in that group under their command. Don't know if it does 1 damage, don't know if it does 2. Let's have a look. Yeah, casting animation exactly the same as Fireball, just blue. Okay, that does 1 damage again. So it's the same as Fireball, but less good. It has significantly less AoE. I could send a Hane in and try and get a kill. Or I could cast another Fireball and pick off a guaranteed kill over there. The problem I have is that his influence diamond is so small. It's the same as everyone else's, but none of the units are going to be able to attack anything except for that one. You won't be able to get that kill anyway. So I'm actually going to send Hane in. Yes, he's a mage, yes, his attack's not great, but he can still damage people. I may live to regret this, but let's see what happens. Ah, perfect. The advantages of being a mage is that his attack is ranged, means he gets in all 10 of his potential damages before the enemy can reach him. It's very important, it's very useful. So even if he went up against, I don't know, even if he went up against Laird, he could get in all 10 of his attacks before Laird could reach him. So he could, in theory, kill him. He wouldn't, but he could, in theory. Sit there, I don't want you to fight anything, you guys need to heal up. Elwin's covered from those people. We'll go around the back, just a little, and we'll try to pick off that one with 1. And then we'll go out defensive. We're on horses, we can get back to the group if we need to. Okay, that's good. We're going up to the time limit, so I shall cut the video off there, and hopefully see you all next time.